Hi everyone and welcome back to Total Coins. So in this video we're going to be doing another pre-decimal coin hunt. So we've still got a tub here of pre-decimal coins that's still looking quite full, so we're not doing too bad with this one. And we're going to be going through looking to fill up the empty slots in our albums. And with regards to the albums, obviously it is the first hunt of the month, so we will be doing a quick album run through. So for those of you that want to just skip the album run through and get to the hunt itself, I will stick a time index just down here that you can skip through to pick up the hunt. Obviously before we get started, just wanted to say don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel and ring the bell icon to be kept up to date when I upload new videos. So let's get started with the albums. First ones we've got as normal is the Farthings. We've been having some quite good finds with the Farthings actually. So we've got 1902, 1909 still. But then this page we've been filling up sort of quite nicely. So we're only actually missing 1913 and 1916 from that page. And then on the last page we've only got 3 that we're missing, but one that I would like to swap out if we found it. But we've got 1926, 33 and 34 to find. So yeah, doing really well on them. Obviously I would like to start finding a couple more of the Edward VII's, but we will find them as they come. And then in the second book we've got a full page there. And I didn't realise that we were only actually missing the 56 and the obverse for 1954. So we are on the verge of completing that album, which would be absolutely amazing to do. So at the moment I think I have a completed Shillings album. That's the latter years, so I think it's 54 to 65 I think. And then I've also got the 1937 to 1967 Half Penny album as well that I have completed. And then we go on to the Half Pennies. So once again we have been doing quite well on these. Not so much the earlier ones, but I know that we have got one that isn't going to be in there, and it's the 1899. So this is one that we found a few weeks ago, and it should go in there, but because of the way that the coin's worn, it doesn't actually stay in the album. So I have put it to one side for now. But obviously we do have an 1899. And we've then got the 1902 to 1936. So we've got quite a few of the Edward VII's missing as well, as normal. So 1903, 4, 5, 9 and 10 are missing. Then we go into the George V ones, which we are only missing 1913, 22, 24, 31, 32 and 35. So not too bad. We've got 6 that we're missing from sort of George V, and then obviously the 5 that we're missing from Edward VII. But we've then got our 1937 onwards. So with this one, obviously this is our second album. So we have not long started this. I think we started this second week in March. So we've been doing this, filling this one for about 3 weeks now. So we've got quite a few empty slots still. But equally, we have got quite a few that are filled. So if you think, we've been doing this album for about 3 weeks now, and essentially we are missing 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 coins. So we're doing really well on completing a second one of those albums. So next we move on to, I keep forgetting these every single hunt. Every single time we do a review I always forget these. So these are the new half pennies. So we are missing 1972, 1981, 83 and 84. But I know 84 is definitely NIFC, and I've got a feeling that 72 is as well. So they'll be quite hard to find, but there is one of them. I'm not too sure what year it actually is, but that is not low mintage at all. It's quite high minted. So yeah, I'm not too sure with that one. So next we go on to our penny albums. Let's brush that off. So we've got our 1881 to 1901. So once again we have struggled to find a lot of these, but we're starting to do a bit better on the late 1880s. So we're just missing 1888, 92 and 94, and then we've got everything right away through to 1901. So I will admit the Victoria ones are the ones we don't tend to find as often. And then we've got 1902 to 1929. So we are missing the 1905. I think it was the 1904 we were missing. We found that quite recently. So I was really chuffed with that one. And then other than that, we are missing the 2 mint marked coins from 1918. We managed to find 1919H the other week, which was absolutely brilliant. I was over the moon with finding that, because we hadn't been able to find any of them so far. And then we've got the 1990KN that we're still missing, and then the 1926 as well. So it was a couple to find on there. And then on our last albums, so 1930 to 1966, we've got a full page there. Full page there, bar the obverse design for 49 to 51. And then on the last page it is just the lower minted ones, apart from 1949. So that has got quite high minted. Just looking at some of the others that we've got. So I say that though, it is actually the third lowest minted out of the ones in this book. So you've got 1932, which had sort of just shy of 8.3 million minted, and then 1934, which had just shy of 14 million, and obviously this one is just over 14.3 million. And then we go into obviously 1950, which is 240,000, 51, which is 120,000, and then 53, which is 1.3 million. So yeah, probably ones, I'd definitely say these two are probably going to be ones that I won't find in a hunt, that I may have to buy. But obviously 49's possibility, and a very, very small possibility that we could find a 53. But we will keep looking. So the next ones we've got are the brass threepences. So this one goes from 1937 onwards, and the only one that we are missing is the 1949 which once again has a low mintage, sorry, of 464,000. And then we are just missing another 1953 to place in our obverse for that coin. Other than that, we have got everything else in the book. So yeah, don't know what I'll do with that. Obviously what I may do with this album is sort of give it a certain number, and we'll then start a new one. So let me know your comments down below, sort of should we give this another, say, 5 hunts, if we haven't found the 1949 by then we will start a new album for the threepences. But yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you want to do. And then the next albums that we've got are the sixpences. So we've got 1902 to 1936. This one is pretty much empty, apart from 1929 and 1930. The reason that these ones are a lot harder for me to find is because they're actually silver. So anything that was before 1947 was half silver, and anything before there we go, I'm cheap. Anything before 1920 was actually 90% silver. So I don't tend to sort of find them in the bags of coins I get. I have tried looking to get hold of some silver bags of sort of pre-decimal coins, but they just end up going, for the amount of coins you get in them, they tend to be quite expensive. So next one we've got is obviously 1937 onwards. So once again, as I say, up to 1947 everything was silver, but from 1947 onwards, that's when they switched to sort of copper nickel. So we are missing 49 and 52 just there, and then on the middle page we are missing 56 and 61, and we've got everything on the final page. So obviously I am not going to say in this album review what I normally say, is that we find it hard to find the sixpences, because every time I say that hunt I then get an absolute truckload of sixpences and completely disprove me. So we have got 1937 to 1951. So once again, the earlier pages in this album will all be silver. So obviously 1947 is when the copper nickel coins were introduced. So we have pretty much got the whole run, apart from the England 1947. For some reason we've not been able to find that yet. And then the 1953. Oh, excuse me. Oh, you would think that I was doing this late at night, but I'm not. It's actually 7:30, so don't know why I'm yawning. So 1953 to 1967, obviously this is one that we have already completed. Not necessarily in the hunt. I did actually buy one before I started doing the pre-decimal hunts, and that's how I ended up with it. So from this page we are missing the 1953 Scottish shilling, and then we've got missing both the 1959s and the 1960 Scottish. And then we are missing the 64 English and the 66 Scottish. There isn't a 1967 shilling. They stopped production of them in 1966, so you will never find one. I don't think even the album, the mint packs even have the shillings in. I might be wrong. I've got a feeling actually that the 1970 mint pack which was a pre-decimal mint pack, did have, I'm not sure whether that had a shilling in or not. After I finish this video, I'm going to have a look, because I have got a 1970 mint pack. So, second to last album is the 1941 to 1967 florin. So once again, it is the silver ones that we're missing. So from 1941 to 46, we are missing 57 and 58. I think this is 61. Yep, this one doesn't like staying in the album. And then all we're missing then from the last page is 1963, 64 and 66. So once again, we've got quite a nice run of the florins, but we have still got a few more to find. Tried to do it without knocking them out. So let me just get these back in. There we go. That's how I need to do it. And the final album is the 1941 to 1967 half crowns. So once again, up to 1946, they were all silver. So I haven't been able to find any of them. 1949 we're still missing. Then we are missing the obverse for 1953. 1961 and 1966. So once again, we've got quite a good run of the half crowns. Obviously just the odd one here and there that we're missing. So yeah, very nice. So that is going to be it for the albums. So let's run on quite a lot longer than I actually anticipated. So let's crack on with the hunt. And we'll probably continue to about 25 minutes. So, first coin that we've got out is a 1961 Scottish shilling. Very nice. And oh, who was on the obverse of that one? So that was Elizabeth II, obviously. Don't know why I say obviously, because I couldn't remember. So we've got George V, and it is a Scottish 1 shilling from 1949. Got a George V 1 penny from 1920. And we've got a 1 penny from 1944. George VI. Got a right, so this one is a bit different. So you'll notice up the top here it actually says half penny instead of new half penny. I can't remember the year off the top of my head, but there was actually a year where it changed from new half penny to half penny. So this is going to be one of the later ones. So let's have a look at what we have got, and it is a 1982, is that? Yep, 1982. So one that we've already got, but still, I don't think we've had too many of them actually. But yeah, that one is actually just a straight up half penny. It's not a new half penny. we've got a, not in greatest condition, is it? So that is an Elizabeth II, 1 penny from, let's see if I see it on camera. Looks like 1967. Yeah, there you go, 1967. So that one has definitely seen better days. And then we've got another George V, half penny from 1917. Sorry, what am I saying? A half penny? A penny from 1917. And it is a George VI. And that is a farthing from 1945. Very nice. And then we have a 1921 1 penny. So this will be George V. There we go. Oh, off it goes. So there we go, an Elizabeth II. And that is a 3 pence from 1959. Not one of the ones that we're missing or we need, but still not in bad condition. And the next one we've got is a George V, 1 penny from 1936. And a George VI, 1 penny from 1938. And there we go, we've got our first normal half penny, I'm going to say. So it is an Elizabeth II, so it is going to be one of the ones we need for the new album. No, it's not, because it is 1967. That is one that we have already got in the album. And then we've got another Elizabeth II. A 1 penny from 1961. Next one up is a 1949 1 penny. That is George VI. And then we've got another George VI. Half penny from 1941. So just looking at the time, we're sort of getting on quite a bit, so what we'll do is we will do 2 more to finish off the row, and then we will call it a day on today's video. And then the penultimate one that we've got is a 1964 half penny. So that is Elizabeth II. And then the final coin for today's hunt is going to be another 1967 1 penny, which is Elizabeth II. But the rules do state for the pre-decimal hunt that we cannot end on a 1967. So we will have one more coin. And it is a, let's see, 1971 it looks like. And that is a new halfpenny. So, very nice. So, that is going to be the end of today's hunt. Just wanted to say before we head off, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel and ring the bell icon to be kept up to date when I upload new videos. Obviously, I am filming this video Saturday evening. And at the time of recording, I am actually up to 905 subscribers. So I've just got 95 more subscribers till I can hit my 1,000 subscriber goal, and then I can announce my sort of amazing giveaway that I've got lined up. So if you're not already subscribed, please hit the subscribe button. It really does help me sort of build the channel. And also you can follow me on social media as well. I am on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and Patreon. I also have a Teespring store. Links to all of them will be in the description down below. And yeah, with that said, thanks for watching. Really hope you enjoyed today's hunt, and I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Alright, bye.